Hello, everybody. Give me a minute here. Hello, everyone. All right. This is Big Jims Blogcast Live. Tracy and Rob, I see you guys out there. Welcome to Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 318, Sunday, June 1st, 2025. Let me do some more sharing here. There we go. All right. So, anyways, all right. So, anyways, let me do my intro here. Welcome to Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 318. Big Jims Blogcast Live airs Sunday nights on Facebook, the occasional Fridays, the occasional Wine O'Clock Wednesdays. We're in our 7th year as Big Jims Blogcast Live debuted back in 2019. This year, expect more craft beer reviews. We've done over 250 plus craft beer reviews. We pair it with a good cigar and spirit, rum, whiskey, etc. Tonight we've got from Glasstown Breweries in Wallaceburg, Ontario, O'Flynn Black Irish Stout. Trying that for the very first time. Hello, Gwen. Accompanying that, we've got Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right. And accompanying that, we've got our cigar. It is a Quintero Cuban cigar right there. Let me light that up. All right. So, anyways, So, anyways, So we had been all that. So, retro, vintage, classic, nostalgia, yesteryear are the buzzwords here. We talk about classic movies, classic rock, classic TV, classic toys, classic pro wrestling, classic albums, with the book of the month, along with This Week in Van Halen History, along with local events, bongos, countdowns, birthday shout-outs to all our friends, and my sidekick, Cactus Jack. All right. Okay. So, anyways, wow, good cigar. So, anyways, the blogcast scene in U.S. and Canada is worldwide. We're now seen in the UK, Mexico, France, Spain, Germany, etc. So, tune in. Thanks for watching. Tune in and turn on and enjoy the show. Politics and religion are banned here. We aren't spam. Like us, share, subscribe to us. As Big Jims Blogcast Live is on Spotify, Anchor, or wherever you listen to your podcast, my own YouTube channel. So cheers, everyone. All right. So let me give you my disclaimer here. I may say a few bad, dirty words like shit, damn, screw, fuck. Those words might come out tonight, so grab a Kleenex, go to your safe space, go to your, hello there, Greta. Go to your safe space. Anyways, what we got, and we've also got bongos here. Boom. All right. Keep thinking I've forgotten something, but I don't. But we'll get to our our craft beer, our birthday shout-outs, our countdowns, our local events. I'm going to remind everybody, Big Jims Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listening platforms. Or listen to your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at YouTube.com. Like us, share us, subscribe to us. So, anyways, all right. So, there we are. And so, send out those likes and loves, all right? So, all right. So what we got on tap for tonight, besides all that, we have the classic movie Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, Cheers, Season 1 of Cheers, plus a George Wendt salute. Classic Pro Wrestling Managers, Captain Lou Albano, the Ceti Eel from like Star Trek, the Rick Derringer. We salute him and his career tonight. Our classic board game Payday, our classic legacy album Kiss Dress to Kill, and also This Week in Van Halen History. So, all right. So anyways, let's get going here. Bam. Okay. So anyways, yeah, we've got like our craft beer here tonight. It comes to us from like Glasstown Breweries in Wallaceburg, Ontario. It's O'Flynn Black River Stout. I am trying this beer for the very first time here. I do have like one of their glasses here. So anyway, Glasstown Brewery. And yeah, so, all right. So anyways, all right. So, all right. So anyways, let me explain to you before I open this. Anyways, no, but I will open this now. All right. So I'm going to pour it and remind, oh, look at that. The dark texture. Whoa, very, very good. All right. So, oh, look at that. All right. So, before we get into this beer, I'm going to read. Okay, it's O'Flynn Black River Stout by the Glass Brewing Company in Wallaceburg, Ontario. Now, it says, this dark, rich, dry stout offers a delight experience with subtle hints of chocolate and coffee. It pays homage to the O'Flynn family from Limerick, Ireland. All right, so it's an Irish beer. Right on. Okay, so we'll pour the rest of that in there. Look at, fits so perfectly in that. Yada, 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 around commitment to the community and legacy. Today, that service of tradition continues through Glasstown Brewery. Okay, great. History. All right. So before I try this beer, all right, it is O'Flynn Black River Stout by the Glasstown Brewing Company. And somebody do me a favor, share this blogcast with like the Glasstown Brewery. So anyways, let me explain to you before we get going here my rating system for beer. So there we are. It's a 10 to 1. All right. So 10 being outstanding, awesome, excellent, very good, above average. Average, below average, not very good, terrible, awful. We want it to land right up here. So anyways, yeah, that is that. And one more thing before I try this beer. We've got the growler here. Well, hey, well, maybe on my recommendation, Gwen, maybe you guys can take a road trip there. Now, this is the Growler. It is your Ontario Craft Beer Guide. You can get this in your, this is Volume 6, Issue 1. It tells you all about the craft breweries in Ontario. Complete up-to-date listing. You can get it in your local LCBO or your local craft brewery for $3. Go and get it. Lots of info on here. So, anyways, yeah. All right. So, anyways, here we go. So, all right. All right. We got like it's a Quintero. All right. So, here we go. I'm going to try this beer for the very first time tonight. Okay. Smells good. Whoa, okay. All right. Yeah, okay. So, I can taste the chocolate in there. And the coffee aftertaste comes right now. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's different. Okay. Just there's like a little bit of there's maybe a 20% coffee aftertaste to it. And chocolate. It's different. A little bit of a tang there. I do give these beers a rating out of 1 to 10. So I don't know. I mean 5, 7, 6, 8, 10, 9. What do you think I'm going to give it? I do give a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here, you want to throw out a number later on, see if it matches up with mine. And, now, when I do these craft beer reviews, I just don't go, well, it's a very exquisite tasting, high society craft beer. No, I don't do. I just go with my gut and what's in here. Well, Gwen, okay. It's got to grow on me all through the blogcast. So if it's Guinness, I don't think so. But whoa, coffee, chocolate, mixed together, an Irish beer. Well, Gwen, you already threw out a number, so good luck with that. I don't know. I may not give it that. I don't know. Like I said, it's got to grow on me all through the blogcast here. So, all right. Well, we'll put this back here for now. All right. We've got accompanying that is our Gibson's Finest Whiskey. Okay, that's a nice balance. All right. Balancing that out there. All right. Where's my cigar? Oh, right there. All right. So anyways, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 7.0, episode 318. It is Sunday, June 1st, 2025. And we got like a lot on tap here. We're going to let's get our birthday shout outs going on here, guys. Okay. All right. So, with my cohort here there singing happy birthday, birthday shout outs from May 26th to June 1st this past week. Sherry Ann Gold, Heather Mann, Amanda McLeod, Debbie Short, Gary Norman, Kevin Sterling, Joanne Clark. All right. And so, all right. Sherry Ann Gold, Heather Mann, Amanda McLeod, Debbie Short, Gary Norman, Kevin Sterling, Joanne Clark. All right. Happy birthday, everyone, from Big Jim Blogcast Live. All right. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys have a good birthday. Oh. All right. So, anyways, again, I want to reiterate that Big Jim Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Apple Podcasts and all these audio listening platforms where listen to your podcast too, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shout out to everybody watching the Sarnia Port Elgin groups, especially Sarnia Rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. All the pop culture groups, retro, vintage, classic, nostalgia, yesteryear groups, all the Van Halen, Kiss, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blog groups, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's. All right. And, the hotline tonight, if you want to call up Big Jim Blogcast Live hotline, 1-800-867-5309. On your rotary phone or your cell, toll free. Jim, how's that beer working out? We love the blogcast. So there we go. Toll free to call. All right. Bam. Now I'm going to start off with something here. Before we get to countdowns, I'm going to do the cube tonight. Take it over as Big Jim Blogcast Live coffee mug. Now, the premise about the cube is Rubik's Cube. This is a Rubik's Cube. It's pretty simple. 9 sides. This was a legendary toy back in the 80s. Premise is simple. 9 sides, 9 colors. You got to get them all aligned. So, anyways, I'm going to give myself... tonight's color is white. I'm going to do one side. 1 of 4 tries tonight. Boom. Here we go. So... all right, messing around. All right, come on. Here we go. All right. So, okay, how do I land this guy in the 1? All right. So that's all I got for now for the white. So, anyways, there we go. So I'll just put it back in this Big Jim Blogcast Live coffee mug, and we got a harmonica here, found in the coffee mug. And so let's see if I can share anything. All right. Oh. Okay. Next. There we go. Post. All right. My post couldn't be shared. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 318, Sunday, June 1st, 2025. Let's get into some countdowns. Now, all right, summer is only 19 days away, people. Father's Day is 14 days away. Fall is 114 days away. And our August long weekend is 64 days away. All right, that's it for that. Oh, we got the bullhorn here too. So, Big Jim Blogcast Live. All right. So, anyways, yeah, our craft beer for tonight, accompanied by like Gibson's Finest Whiskey. Oh yeah, we're gonna do a 10 gong salute later on in the blogcast to Rick Derringer and George Wendt. All right, my craft beer for tonight. I'm trying it for the very first time tonight. It is called O'Flynn Black River. It's a Black River Stout. It's by the Glasstown Brewery Company in Wallaceburg, Ontario. I was there this past weekend, and I thought, nice place, you know. So I thought the new kids in town there. I want to give a shout out to Glasstown Brewery. Nice place, nice ambiance. And I'm trying this beer for the very first time tonight. I even picked up one of their glasses. And so, here, okay. So, yeah, it's got to grow on me all through the blogcast. I can taste that coffee and a little bit of coffee in there, a little bit of chocolate. It's very dry. Wow. It leaves your mouth dry. Holy shit. Whether it's a spring, summer, or fall beer, I'll let you know on that, where it goes good with... Okay. Yeah, wow. It's like, leaves your mouth dry like a desert. I don't know whether that's a good thing or not. Don't know. But, yeah, like it is called O'Flynn. It's a Black River Stout from Glasstown Breweries in Wallaceburg, Ontario, Canada. And we'll, put this back here for now. Yeah. Okay. So, We've got like a good cigar going on here. A Quintero Cuban. Got that right here in Sarnia. So we're going to get into some local events shortly. Let me see if I can share this some more. So anyways, okay, post. There we go. Post. There we are. All right. So, all right. Well, anyways, if you like this blogcast, please share it all over Facebook. So, if somebody could all right. Like I said, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 318, Sunday, June 1st, 2025. Let's get into some local events here. Alveston Pro Rodeo, Friday, June 13th to June 15th, 2025, 3310 Walnut Street, Brook, Alveston, Ontario. Strathroy Rib Fest, July 4th, Friday, July 4th to July 6th, 334 Metcalf Street West. The Big Bounce Delaware Speedway, 722 Gideon Drive, Middlesex Center, June 13th, 2025, June 15th. Saugeen District Secondary School All Decades Reunion, June 21st, 2025, 12 p.m. to June 22nd, 2025, 1 a.m. It's going to be at the Lakeshore Racquetball Club, 1177 Goddard Street, Port Elgin. During that, it's an all-decades reunion, so there's going to be a car show, there's going to be a dance, there's going to be a pub crawl, high school tour. If you're an alumnus of that high school, like me, I attended there from 86 to 1990, so tickets are $30+. If we could get like... no. But yeah, it's going to be a good time if you were, like I said, it's going 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and well into the 2000s. All right. Oh yeah, and we also have Blue Water Border Fest. Okay, Saturday, June 21st, Centennial Park, Sarnia. The acts of Billy Talent, Hinder, Faber Drum, and Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. Blue Water Border Fest, a good time. Mark and the guys put on a great Blue Water Border Fest. They pick up the pieces from where Bayfest left off, if anybody remembers Bayfest. Rumblefish. Rockin' the River Cruise, Saturday, June 7th. Yeah, that is Saturday, June 7th. The Duke New Orleans 2 tickets. You contact any band member for tickets. All right. So, anyways, Sarnia. Okay. All right. So, Sarnia Kisbin Rib Fest, 26th annual Rib Fest, June 13th, 11:30 a.m. to June 15th, 7:30 p.m. Ribs, live music, craft beer. Saturday, June 28th, 6:30 p.m. Down and Dirty Rocks the Duke New Orleans, Sarnia. 297 Front Street, boarding 6:30 p.m. Contact the band for tickets, they're $35. Saturday, August 23rd, 2 p.m. is the 11th annual Truck and Tractor Pull, 595 Main Street in Wyoming, Ontario. Friday, July 18th, 2025 at 4:30 p.m. the Revelry Music Festival, Canatera Park. The lineup: the Sheepdogs, JJ Wild, Texas King, the Action Figures, A Short Walk to Pluto. Tickets, revelry.ca. Simply Skinnered at Imperial Theater, Sarnia, 168 Christina Street, Thursday, September 18th, 7:30 p.m. A tribute to Leonard Skinner. Tickets, tixhub.com. 12th annual, Saturday, June 7th, 2025, 12 p.m., Petrolia Pizza Fest. It is the 12th annual Petrolia Pizza Fest, 441 Greenfield Street, Petrolia. Bud's Family Pizza, Domino's Pizza, Godfathers, Wise Guys, Johnny G's. There's going to be kids' games. There's going to be bands. Good time for all. Ice Cream Festival, Sunday, September 14th, 9 a.m. at the Pinery Market. Over 200 live vendors. Free parking. Slushies, ice cream tacos. Slushies, ice cream, everything. It's $2 per person. So, all right. Who doesn't want to go with unlimited ice cream? Bam. All right. Yeah. All right, and there we go. That is your local events. All right, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 318, Sunday, June 1st, 2025. And how we all doing out there for a Sunday night? All right. So, yeah, Sherry, I see you're watching. Welcome to Big Jim Blogcast Live. So anyways, I want to reiterate that Big Jim Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and all these audio listening platforms to listen to your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out for you watching in the Sarnia Port Elgin group. Sarnia rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. What's Up Sarnia, all the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups, all the Kiss, Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Trek, Star Wars, pro wrestling, the blog and vlog groups, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. All right. Got a good cigar here going on. Our craft beer, our cigar is a Quintero Cuban. Our craft beer accompanied by Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right. Our craft beer for tonight, it is called O'Flynn. It is a black Irish stout by the Glasstown Brewery in Wallaceburg, Ontario. This, I got one of the glasses. Look how thick that is. Holy shit. And I'm trying this beer for the very first time tonight, so... Oh. All right. Yeah, that coffee and chocolate mixture really grows on you. It does leave your mouth dry. I don't know whether... I can't put a read on it, whether it's a spring, summer, or fall beer, or even winter beer. You know what? This is this winter time. Okay. Yeah, winter. All right. So, first off, it's a winter... Go good in the winter time. Yeah. So, anyways, I do give this a rating out of 1. Give this a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. So, if you're still here and sticking around, and I see Gwen throw out a number of your choosing between 1 and 10. See what I'll give it. See if it matches up with mine. So, I'll just place this back here. All right. So, anyways, okay. As we get to our movie tonight, our classic movie. All right. As we get to our classic movie tonight, let's see. We've got Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. All right. So, anyways, and yeah, I've got it on right now, playing right now. Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan, with all the Enterprise crew right there. Sulu, Captain Kirk, Bones, Uhura, Scotty, Spock, Chekhov, right on. So, and all right. So, anyways, I've got this movie on. It was released. Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. All right. So, all right. Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan, released June 4th, 1982. Released on a budget of $12 million. It did $97 million at the box office. Cast: William Shatner, Admiral Kirk, Ricardo Montalban. You know him from Fantasy Island. All right. All right. So, anyways, Leonard Nimoy is Spock. DeForest Kelly is Dr. McCoy. James Doohan is Montgomery Scott. George Takei as Haikura Sulu. Walter Koenig as Pavel Chekhov. Nichelle Nichols as Uhura. Kirstie Alley as Savick, and Bebe Besch as Carol Marcus. Judson Scott as Joaquin. Paul Winfield as Reliant Captain Terrell. Merritt Buttrick as David Marcus. Where is he? All right. So, yeah. And so, as Kirk's son. Now, Star Trek II was based on an old episode of Star Trek, the original TV series, Season 1, Episode 22, called Space Seed. It aired February 16th, 1967, and the writers felt that was a good inspiration for this movie here. So, yeah, there's the all right. So, premise: Kirk and Spock are training for new recruits in the Enterprise. Kirk has a birthday. Elsewhere, Chekhov and Captain Terrell are scouting planets for the super secret, what do they call it? Genesis device, a missile that can turn a dead planet into a paradise. Turns out they beam down to Ceti Alpha 6. Chekhov, remember, 15 years prior that Kirk left Khan and his people on the planet, the other cell. The Ceti Alpha planet, the other one exploded, sending the other planet out of whack. Khan captures Chekhov and Terrell, puts Ceti eels in their brains for mind control. Kirk takes command of the Enterprise after getting a distress call from Regular One. Enterprise is ambushed by Reliant. Khan tells Kirk that if he hands over the Genesis device, his crew will be spared. Kirk stalls for time and lowers the Reliant shields through the tricky maneuvering there. They go into the Matara Nebulae, which makes both ships both ships' shields are useless. Spock releases a warp drive in the engine room so they can escape the nebula, and the Reliant explodes. McCoy gets a mind melt from Spock. Spock holds the warp down just so the Enterprise escapes. Kirk and crew hold a burial spot for for Spock. So here we have a few scenes from the movie. As you can imagine, William Shatner was on the I guess the first season of T.J. Hooker. Yeah. So anyway, and here we've got. Why is that in there? Fuck. Okay. So, anyways, here we have yeah. There we are. There's another scene from the movie. Actually, Judson Scott is Jokum, Khan's henchman, and there's the crew of the Reliant, or the right here, Khan, and all right, I give you no captain. All right, so and then you've got Kirk there, Khan. All right, so anyways, this is Kirk's son, right there, David Marcus. So, and we've got all the scenes from the movie there. All right, so anyways. My favorite scenes from the movie, like I said, I've got it on right now. So anyway, Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. Pick it up. I posted the trailer of the movie and several scenes from the movie on my Blogcast page and my Facebook pages. And Chekhov recovers. Like I said, Kirk sent Khan and his crew into exile on Ceti Alpha. The other Ceti Alpha exploded, taking all the other planet they were on out of whack, out of orbit, and turned into a dust bowl. And the Ceti Alpha eel, which we'll explore later, killed half of Khan's crew, including his beloved wife Marla. So, all right. Okay. And I've got several favorite scenes from the movie there. So they're in the Matara Nebulae. They try and outsmart each other. Like when you go into the Matara Nebulae, both ships' shields are rendered useless. No communications or whatever. And the getaway scene, Khan, when he learns, Captain, Admiral Kirk. All right, so that is Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. You can, if you ever find a copy of that, I guess this is one of the better Star Trek movies. So, all right. So this is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 318, Sunday, June 1st, 2025. And we're having a good time here. Thank you for ending your weekend with me. Let's see here. If you want to call up the hotline, it's 1-800-867-5309. On your rotary phone right here, or your cell, say, how's that beer going down? And I love the blogcast. It is toll free to call. So there we go. All right. Boom. All right. And for the second time tonight, I'm going to do the cube thing. Take it out of its Big Jim Blogcast Live coffee mug there. Now, for those of you that like don't know what this is, if you're under 30, this is like a Rubik's Cube. Premise is pretty simple. It's got 9 sides, all colors jumbled up. Same sides, same colors. Long story short, tonight I'm going to do one color. Like I'm going to try and get all white, all white. So here we go. Couple of turns. There we go. Da 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 da. All right, there we are. We're not too that close, so we're good. Okay. So, anyways, all right. Bam. Okay. Well, damn it. Screw you. Like, come on, man. All right. So that's all I got right there. So this is the second of 4 tries tonight. I'll put it back in there. All right. Bam. Got the uke. There we go. So, yeah. All right. Excuse me. Pardon me. I'm just going to... There. Just spraying down the apartment. I just didn't want it to smell like a... Good cigar here. It is a Quintero Cuban from London Food Mart in Sarnia. Accompanying that is our Gibson's Finest Whiskey. I got rock and roll hoochie coo going through my head. Da, 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 da. Our craft beer for tonight, it is called O'Flynn. It's a black Irish stout by the Glasstown Brewery in like Wallaceburg, Ontario. I'm going to top it up. So, all right. So, anyways, I'm just going to top this up here. All right. So I'm trying this beer for the very first time tonight. Yeah. So. Yeah, it's got to grow on me. It's got a good taste. It's good tasting, but it leaves you a dry feeling in your mouth, like dry as in desert dry. You can taste a bit of the coffee and chocolate in it mixed in there. This is an Irish beer, though, so I got to give it points for that. First off, it's going to be a good winter beer, whether it's a spring, summer, or fall beer. Maybe rock and roll, hoochie coo, rock and roll. Hoochie coo, come on, mama. All right. So, but yeah, and I do give this a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So, if you want to throw out a number like Gwen did, she threw out like a number 6. Throw out any number. See if it matches up with mine. We'll wait till the end of the blogcast there. So, but look at the thickness of that. All right. So I'll just place this back here. All right. So, anyways, we have. The very first season of Cheers. So, down. So, there we go. So I know. Yeah. All right. All right, so we've got our very first season of Cheers here. All right, I've got like the yeah, there we are. So there is Cheers. I have seasons 1 to 6. I have the very first season. Yeah, with the original cast there. Cheers. Season 1 of Cheers aired September of '82 to March of 1983 for 22 episodes. We've got the cast: Ted Danson as Sam Malone, a bar owner, former pitcher for the Boston Red Sox. Shelley Long played waitress Diane Chambers, a rich socialite. George Wendt as Norm Peterson, one of the barflies. John Ratzenberger as Cliff Clavin, a mailman. Rhea Perlman as Carla Tortelli, like one of the waitress. Nicholas Colasanto as Coach Ernie Pantuso, who coached Sam in the major leagues for the Boston Bruins. Now, premise pretty much simple. Cheers is set in a bar in Boston where the group of locals meet to drink, relax, socialize, escape from their day-to-day pressures, day-to-day issues or whatever. Now, Cheers was nearly canceled during its first season, where it ranked 74th out of 77th. Now, interestingly enough, NBC put Cheers in the Tuesday night 9 o'clock, 9:30 time slot, and it was up against ABC's Too Close for Comfort and this show, Simon and Simon. All right? And Simon and Simon, which has the second best theme song. There we are. So, all right. Rock and roll. So, yeah. On its first season alone, my favorite episodes were Sam and 11. Sam takes a new broadcaster's job. Sam's Women, the Tortelli Tort. Coach's Day Job. Coach Returns. Diane's Perfect Date, No Contest. Pick a Con, Any Con. Now, the impressive guest stars for Cheers Season 1. Fred Dreyer, Harry Anderson, Ian Wolfe, Donnelly Rhodes, Julia Duffy, Christopher McDonald, Alan Autry, Derek McGrath. You could catch Cheers. Like I said, if CBS if NBC canceled Cheers, then they would have been missed out on like a really great TV show here. So, yeah, where everybody knows your name. And their competition was Simon and Simon on CBS and Too Close for Comfort and It Takes Two on ABC. So, all right. So, yeah. All right, bam. All right. So, and unfortunately, all right, good cigar here. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 318, Sunday, June 1st, 2025. Thank you for watching. Now, unfortunately, one of the bar patrons of Cheers, Norm Peterson, played by George Wendt. This is about a George Wendt tribute. George was born in Chicago, Illinois, October 17, 1948. He began his film TV career in 1975, acting at Second City in Chicago. Now, film career, Bronco Billy. From 1978 to 2022, he starred in the film Bronco Billy, My Bodyguard, Somewhere in Time, Airplane 2, the sequel, Dreamscape, Fletch, House, Gung Ho, Never Say Die, Forever Young, Hostage for a Day, Spice World, Lake Boat. TV career, of course, Cheers, Norm, Big Break. But he also took bit parts on Heart to Heart, Soap, Taxi, Alice, MASH, St. Elsewhere, Twilight Zone, Saturday Night Live, hosted Saturday Night Live a couple of times, The Tortellis, Day by Day, Wings, Rock, Seinfeld, The Simpsons, The George Wendt Show, Columbo, Becker, Frasier, Family Guy, Hot in Cleveland, Kirstie, and Franklin and Bash. Now, he also starred in the theater. 1998's play Art, 2000 play Hairspray, 2012 or 2010 Elf, 2013 Breakfast at Tiffany's, and also music videos. Of course, he appears himself as Ghostbusters by Ray Parker Jr., Black or White by Michael Jackson. He's a 6-time Emmy Award nominee, Best Supporting Actor. Now, unfortunately, George passed away May 2025 at age 76 at his home in Los Angeles, California. So, cheers, Mr. Wendt. Wherever you are right now, up there on a bar stool. I posted more. Cheers to you, Mr. Wendt. All right. I did post more of George Wendt's Normisms on my blogcast page, my Facebook page, along with Cheers' first season, highlights of Cheers' first season on my blogcast page and my Facebook page, so look for it. So, there we go. And later on, we're going to do a 10-gong salute to Mr. George Wendt and Rick Derringer. So, there we are. All right. Rock and roll, hoochie coo. Come on, mama, spread the news. Dun, 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 dun. All right, bam. All right. So, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 318, Sunday, June 1st, 2025. All right. We have a good craft beer here tonight. It's accompanied by a Habana Quintero cigar, Cuban. All right. Accompanying that is our Gibson's Finest Whiskey. Tonight we have this beer. It is called O'Flynn. It's a black Irish stout. It's by the Glasstown Brewery in Wallaceburg, Ontario. I got one of their glasses here, and I was there over the weekend, just topping this up. Look how thick that is. I was there over the weekend. Nice ambiance there, roomy, very staff, very friendly. Trying this beer for the very first time tonight. Oh yeah. Okay, well, it's growing on me. It's very dry. There's a coffee and chocolate mixed in there. You can taste the coffee. You can taste the chocolate. I don't know whether it's like a Guinness type beer, but like, all right. So, yeah, it is O'Flynn Black Irish Stout by the Glasstown Brewery in Wallaceburg, Ontario. I do this for rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. If you're still here and sticking around, you want to throw in a number like Gwen did, like she said number 6. I don't know. So, I don't know. So, anyways, all right. Yeah. Right now, I got a good read on it. Like, it's a good winter beer, but I'll put this back here for now, and we'll, yeah. So, all right. As we get to our, all right, so where are you? All right, as we get to our, like, today, okay, for the Big Jim Blogcast Live, we're going to do a series on classic pro wrestling managers. And this guy is one of the best, one of the classics, Captain Lou Albano. He was born July 29th in July 29th, 1933 in Laszlo, Italy. He came to the U.S. with his parents from Italy. He attended Archbishop Stepina High School in White Plains, New York. Competed in track and field and captain of the football team, University of Tennessee, but they expelled him from college and he joined the U.S. Army. He was discharged 8 months after childhood injury caught up with him. Look at that guy. All right. So he begins wrestling in 1964 as a singles wrestler and tag team competitor. Now, he was in a tag team with Tony Altamira, known as the Sicilians, and wrestled in the WWF until 1969. Now, 71 to 86. He becomes a manager in 1971, manages Ivan Koloff, Don Morocco, and Greg Valentine, both holding the Intercontinental Championships. Now, Albano guided 13 tag teams to the WWE Tag Team, WWE WWF Tag Team title championship, the Valiant Brothers, the Wild Samoans, the Yukon Lumberjacks, the Blackjacks, the Moondogs, the U.S. Express, the British Bulldogs, etc. So, all right. He also managed George the Animal Steel, Ken Patera, and Andre the Giant. So he appeared in several Cyndi Lauper's music videos. He leaves the WWE in 1986 for semi-retirement, but returns in 1994 to manage the Head Shrinkers to become tag team champions. Now, he's very much a part of the rock and wrestling connection of the WWF, MTV, and the pro wrestling boom. Unfortunately, Captain Lou passed away October 14, 2009 of a heart attack. But I did post more of his, a couple of his matches, his promos on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. And we'll get to, we've got obviously, we'll do it. Yeah, he's included in that 10 gong salute. So there we go. That is Captain Lou Albano, our classic tag team manager. Like I said, we're going to do a series of classic pro wrestling managers, and this guy starts us off. So the late great Captain Lou Albano. So, all right. So, anyways, I did post more of his promos and all the tag teams he managed, his matches on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. So, So, anyways, I just wanted to reiterate, people, blogcast ID time. Big Jim Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio, like us, share, subscribe to us. Big Jim Blogcast Live will go out later on the audio versions of Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listening platforms. We're going to see your podcast too, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out to you watching the Sarnia and Port Elgin groups, especially Sarnia Rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Supporting Sarnia 2.0, all the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups, all the Van Halen, Kiss, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Trek, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blog and vlog groups, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's. All right. So as we get to, all right, so we've got our classic sci-fi alien. All right, the Ceti Alpha eel here. So this is up close and personal. This is from Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. Well, hello, Heidi. I'm glad to see you out there tonight. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, so yeah. And this is native to the planet Ceti Alpha 5. There's a burrowing desert animal. There we go. Capable of surviving extreme environments and temperatures. The Ceti eel was the only creature that survived during the orbital shift Ceti Alpha 5 following the explosion of Ceti Alpha 6. Ceti Alpha eels incubate their larvae within the plates of their jointed exoskeleton. The body is protected by a thick exoskeleton. When the eel larvae leave the plates, they find a suitable host, human or animal, crawl inside through the ear. Ooh, yeah. Crawl inside through the ear and wrap itself around the cerebral cortex, as explained by Khan. The effect causes extreme pain for the host, who is open to outside suggestions. Over time, as the larvae mature, the host suffers from madness and eventually death. First appeared in Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. Khan uses the eels on Chekhov and Captain Terrell of the USS Reliant. There we go. There they are. 20 of Khan's followers, including his wife Marla, were killed by the Ceti Alpha eel. Nasty stuff. Doesn't look all that. And I posted more of the Ceti Alpha eel. It's more of its biology and what it does. Really, really, going in on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. What do we got here? There we go. All right, Heidi. Thank you, Heidi. So that's the Ceti Alpha eel. Khan put the Ceti Alpha eel into Chekhov and Captain Terrell. So, anyways, all right. So, Mm. Mm. And yeah, I posted more of that on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. Mm. Mm. All right. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live, Big Jim Blogcast Live version 7.0, episode 318, Sunday, June 1st, 2025. Bam! Little bongo solo there. Oh yeah, and we've got the bullhorn too. So, Big Jim Blogcast Live! Ha! And we've got like our sidekick. All right, there we go. That is Cactus Jack. Boom. All right. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, we're having a good time here. Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 318, Sunday, June 1st, 2025. Thank you for watching. All right. So, we've got our craft beer tonight, accompanied by like a good cigar. It is a Quintero Habana Cuban. Accompanying our craft beer for tonight is Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right. All right. Yeah, our craft beer for tonight. It is called O'Flynn Black Irish Stout by the Glasstown Brewery in Wallaceburg, Ontario. I visited Glasstown Brewery over the weekend. Curious, they are the newest craft brewery on the block. I'm trying this beer for the very first time tonight. Not bad. Dry. Leaves your mouth, leaves a dry aftertaste to it. You can taste the coffee and chocolate in it. It is not a bad beer. I'm going to say this is started us off by being a good wintertime beer. Whether it's a spring, summer, or fall beer, I'll let you know on that. And, oh, right on, Kelly. Right on. AC/DC. Da-na-na-na. All right, yeah. Yeah. Thunderstruck. That's the only song that comes to my mind, Kelly, from AC/DC. Da-na-na-na-na, along with Brian Johnson's Cat in the Blender scratched on glass vocals. Yeah! Rock and roll ain't noise pollution. You know what? Only Brian Johnson and Angus Young can turn a song like Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution into into a perverted song. Like, why? I saw you moving through the vacuum door. Back in black. I hit the sack. To beat back. Ah! So, yeah. Is O'Flynn Black River Stout. Black River Stout by the Glasstown Brewery in Wallaceburg, Ontario. Look how thick that is. So I'll just top this up. It's a good wintertime beer for now. It goes down smoothly. You can taste like there's an aftertaste of like coffee, chocolate, and it's dry too. It really leaves your mouth like arid, like desert dry. So I'll just put this back here for now. All right. So yeah, rock and roll ain't noise pollution. Rock and roll ain't supposed to die. All right. So, hey, Kelly, if you're still watching, are you going to the SDSS All Decades reunion? Kelly, give me a yes or a no. All right. So, yeah, come on, Kelly. Kelly, yes or no? SDSS All Decades reunion. I'm putting you on the spot here. Just type in yes or no. Simple. So, anyways. All right. So, as we, all right. So, anyways, we got a bongo. Kelly, are you going? So, anyways, I will. you going? All right. So, anyways, yeah. Give me a yes or no, Kelly. So, anyways, yeah. Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 318, Sunday, June 1st, 2025. And as we get to our Rick Derringer tribute, rock and roll. All right. So, anyways, yeah. This guy, very much a legend. Rick Derringer, born August 5th, 1947 in Salina, Ohio. Collaborated, I mean, we're going over his career life. He's done so much. Collaborated with Edgar and Johnny Winter, Steely Dan, Cyndi Lauper. Josh, I see you're watching. Good for you, Josh. Cyndi Lauper, Todd Rundgren, Bonnie Tyler, Meatloaf, Barbra Streisand, Kiss, Weird Al Yankovic. Biggest hit single was Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo. His influences were like Elvis Presley, Jimmy Page, Eric Clapton, the Beatles, B.B. King, Leslie West. Now, also, interestingly enough, he produced the WWF Wrestling album in 1985. This is that right there. There's Captain Lou Albano in the background. See, it all ties in here. So there we go. There's a close-up look of that. You've got like Jesse the Body Ventura, Mean Gene Okerlund, Howard Finkel, Captain Lou Albano, the Junkyard Dog, the Killer Bees, Classy Freddie Blassie, Macho Man, Miss Elizabeth, Jimmy Mouth of the South Heart, and who else in there? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there we go. And here's another of Rick Derringer with the Hulkster. Yeah, so, all right. So, anyways, and hey, Josh, are you going to the All Decades reunion? Give me a yes or no. So, all right. Now, he produced the WWF Wrestling album in 1985. He wrote several songs on it, include Real American for the U.S. Express. And then Hulk Hogan. There we go. That's right there. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. And he also produced the WWF second album in 1987, Pile Driver, and wrote the theme song for Demolition. This is the Axe. This is the Smasher. Now, unfortunately, Mr. Rick Derringer passed away at the age of 77 Monday, May 26 in Ormond Beach, Florida. 15 studio albums. Also, Hang On Sloopy. Sloopy, hang on. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So, yeah, this is Rick Derringer. And later on in the blogcast, we're going to have a 10-gong salute to him, Captain Lou Albano, and George Wendt. So, yeah, and I posted more of Rick Derringer's career highlights and his videos, Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo and Hang On Sloopy, on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. So we'll just put this right back up here. All right. So, anyways. Okay. So, yeah. Rock and roll. Da-da-da. Rock and roll. Hoochie Coo. Rock and roll. Hang. You don't want to see. Okay. All right. I'll just. Yeah. All right. I just do. Yeah. I'll leave it at that. So, 10 gong salute later to Rick Derringer, Captain Lou Albano, and George Wendt. Oh. All right. So there we go. Tonight's craft beer, accompanied by a good cigar, a Habana Quintero. I brought back up. So, anyways, hold on here a sec. Don't want the apartment to smell like an ashtray. Our craft beer tonight, we've got a good cigar going on with it. Quintero, and accompanying that is Gibson's Irish, or Gibson's Finest Whiskey. Mm. Mm. And our craft beer for tonight, it is it is called O'Flynn. It's Black River Stout. It's by the Glasstown Brewery in Wallaceburg, Ontario. I got trying this for the very first time tonight. Look how thick that is. It's even their one of their glasses. What do we got here? Just checking out the notifications. All right, so yeah, got a new like on my page. Right on. Sending those likes and loves. So we've established, like, this is a good beer. All right, it's dry though. It goes down. It's a wintertime beer. Thank you, Doreen. Happy Sunday to you too. It's got a bit. You can taste the coffee and chocolate in it. This is a good wintertime beer. Good spring beer. It would go good with fresh salad. Okay, I'm pairing this with like Caesar salad or Cobb salad or Greek salad. But yeah, this would be a good pairing with like salad. So, So, and I do give this a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. So if you want to throw out a number, anybody else, Gwen threw out number 6. Don't know if it's going to get that, but later on the blogcast, see if it matches up with mine. It's all good, cool. It's all good. I'll just place this back here. Yeah. So as we move on, da-da-da-da-da, rock and roll, hoochie coo. Come on, mama, spread the news. All right. So, oh yeah, the bullhorn here. Big Jims Blogcast live. Ah, there we are. So, all right. Hoochie coo, rock and roll. Hoochie coo, come on, mama. Fine by you. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right. So, anyways, as we get going, we got our classic board game here. Payday. All right. So there is the game right here. As you can tell, I got this at Goodwill. Now, all right. So we place this right here. We're going to open her up. And the object, Payday. All right. Well, I know it'll be a great time. Yeah. So anyway, Payday was created in 1974. Invented and designed by Paul J. Brewer and made and distributed by Parker Brothers. Parker Brothers are now a subsidiary of Hasbro. It takes 2 to 4 players, ages 8 and up. Payday simulates money management. As you didn't get that, the premise of the game. The object of Payday is to be the player with the most cash and savings at the end of the game. Now, you've got your equipment. Here is the main board. So, all right. So anyway, we've got the main board here of Payday. All right, you can see mail, deal. There we go. It's all like it's all monthly based. There we go. All right, and you've got your grocery shopping. You've got your deal. You've got your town election. You've got mail. You've got inheritance from lost uncle, company for the weekend, high school dance, buyer, daylight savings time, home repairs. Lottery draw. So there we go. That's the board game there. We've got your all right. So it comes with like mail. We've got like the Payday money here. Like, look at that. Like, it's probably like $20 to like you know. All right, you've got the Payday money here. All right, and you've got like the dice. You got like deal, which has one of these has what do we got? 2 acres vacation land, cost $1,000, value $2,500, commission $100. On the other back, we've got share of racehorse. There we go. And also another deal, used stereo set. There we go. So anyways, and then what else? Oh yeah, the all right, the player tokens there. We've got the object of the game. Let's see, mail. Mail. You've got a tax bill of $80. So there we go. Equipment deal and mail cards. Lottery ticket, swell fare insurance, town election, poker game, buyer, savings and loan, sweet Sunday, payday. We got you got to make a most amount of cash. All right. So anyways, yeah, it's a classic game. I did post some classic paid commercials from in the 1970s commercials. There we go. There's like the all right. So what does it say on the back here? Where does all the money go? Game. So yeah, it's available in French. So yeah, it's a good all right. So anyways, Payday the game. All right. So, and I did post more of classic commercials on the Payday and how to play this game on my Blogcast page and my Facebook page. So here we go. We take it right down over here. All right. So yeah, that is Payday, our classic board game. All right. So So anyways, yeah, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 7.0, episode 318, Sunday, June 1st, 2025. Yeah, fuck. Bam, bongo. All right. So, yeah. So anyways, for the third time tonight, I'm going to do the cube. I'll take it out of its Big Jim Blogcast Live coffee mug. Now, premise is pretty simple. This is a legendary toy from the 80s. It's a classic Rubik cube. It's well worn and weathered. Anyone under 30. Premise is pretty simple. 9 sides. You got to get all colors, all 9 sides. Tonight I'm focusing on one color, white. So I'm going to try and get it. A couple of spins here. All right, here we go. All right, come on, you biatch. Let's go. All right, in the middle there. Okay, so anyways, all right. It could get frustrating for a while. You never come on, fuck. All right. So, you biatch. Let's go. All right. So, come on, man. All right. So, anyways, okay. Sorry, but that's all I got right there. I tried. I'll place it in a Big Jim Blogcast Live coffee mug. Oh, wait a minute. What do we got in here? Harmonica. So, yeah. All right. Bam. So there we go. All right. Our crap here tonight is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 7.0, episode 318, Sunday, June 1st, 2025. Great tasting cigar, but it goes out. All right. So, yeah. Our classic, yeah, it's a Quintero Cuban cigar. Accompanying that is our Gibson's Finest Whiskey. Yeah, all right, and our our craft beer tonight. Trying this for the very first time tonight. It is called O'Flynn. It's a Black River Stout by the Glasstown Brewery in Wallaceburg, Ontario, Canada. I was there over the weekend, and you gotta like it. I think it was last weekend. Yeah, last weekend I was over there, and went in there, and very, very classy establishment. Trying this beer for the very first time tonight. I'm just giving it a little top up. You gotta look at the thickness of that. I do have one of their glasses. I collect beer glasses, craft beer glasses. So I'm trying this for the very first time tonight. Okay. Yeah. All right. So anyways, it's a dry tasting stout. Coffee and chocolate you can taste in it. Very dry, like it leaves your mouth like desert dry. This is a good wintertime and spring beer, and it goes good with. It would go good with any type of salad. Right now, I'm pairing this with salad. Yeah. All right, it's growing on me. And if you, I do give this a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here, sticking around, you want to throw out a number like Gwen did earlier, feel free to do so. Yeah, between 1 and 10. Gwen threw out a 6. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, this is Black River Stout by the O'Flynn. It's O'Flynn. It's a Black River Stout by the Glasstown Brewery in Wallaceburg, Ontario. I'll just place this back here. All right. So, as we've got, okay. Whoa. Yeah. All right. So anyways, we've got our classic legacy album. It is called It's Kisses Like Dressed to Kill. So anyways, here's like most of the, the album cover there. There's Kiss there. All right. So anyways, all right. So anyways, bang. This was released March 19th, 1975, so this makes it 50 years old. On the label Casablanca, it was recorded at Electric Lady Studios in New York City. Now, it was produced by Neil Bogart and Kiss. Neil Bogart was the head of Casablanca Records, which also featured the Village People and Donna Summer, the only record label to take a chance on Kiss. This is Kiss's third studio album. Band at the time, Gene Simmons on bass and vocals, Paul Stanley on rhythm guitar and vocals, Peter Criss on drums, Ace Frehley on lead guitar. We've got like the songs Room Service, written by Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons, Two-Timer, written by Gene Simmons, Ladies in Waiting, written by Gene Simmons, Getaway by Ace Frehley and Peter Criss, Rock Bottom, written by Ace Frehley and Peter Criss, Come On and Love Me, Rock Bottom, written by Ace Frehley and Paul Stanley. Come On and Love Me, written by Paul Stanley. Anything for My Baby, Paul Stanley. She, by Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons. Love Her All I Can by Paul Stanley. And Rock and Roll All Night and Party Every Day by Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons. Now, Dressed to Kill peaked at number 32 on the Billboard album chart, certified gold, 500,000 copies sold in February of 1977. Peter Criss sings lead on Getaway, who's the only band member to own a suit. The other suits, the rest of the suits were owned by manager Bill O'Coin. This is like Bill O'Coin, their manager. All right. And there is like a more recent photo of the Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, Ace Frehley, Peter Criss. And there is the Axeman himself, the Spaceman, Ace Frehley. I did post Rock and Roll All Night on my blogcast page, my Facebook page, and Room Service. A couple of songs from Dress to Kill from on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. Look for it. Like it. As of March 19th, 1975, this is a classic legacy album. Let's open her up here. So, all right. So, anyways, yeah. So, label head. Okay, what was his name? Neil Bogart. All right. Neil Bogart, the head of Casablanca, felt that the band needed an anthem. And Rob, I see you're tuning in. And he picked Rock and Roll All Night, so which proved to be pretty, which is stood the test of time for today. So, anyways, yeah, classic Kiss album, Dress to Kill. It is 50 years old this year, so this makes it a classic legacy album. I did post more of like Rock and Roll All Night and more other videos from like Dress to Kill on my blogcast page and my Facebook page, so look for it. There we are. All right, we've got, oh yeah, Neil Bogart, president of Casablanca Records. All right, and there we go. Ace Frehley, Spaceman, the whole the band right there, and then their Dress to Kill era. There we go, and band manager Bill O'Coin, former band manager Bill O'Coin. So, all right. And that is, yeah, all right. So, I did post like Rock and Roll All Night and Room Service, those videos, early videos, on my blogcast page and my Facebook pages. All right. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to remind everybody tonight that Big Jims Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listening platforms. Release your podcast too, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at youtube.com. Want to give shouts out to you watching the Sarnia, Port Elgin groups. Sarnia rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Supporting Sarnia 2.0, all the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups. All the Van Halen, Kiss, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, Star Trek, pro wrestling, Blogspot, the blog and vlog groups, the TV and classic TV and movies, movie groups, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's, right on. So, yeah, ouch. All right, so yeah. Da 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 da. Rock and roll, hoochie coo. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. All right, that is the uke. All right, so anyways, our craft beer for tonight. All right, excuse me. Just spraying down the air freshener there. Don't want the apartment to smell like an ashtray. So our craft beer for tonight, accompanied by a good cigar, a Quintero. I got backup here. Quintero cigar. We've got like Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right, so here we go. Yeah, all right. So anyways, our craft beer, let me give us a little top up here. Our craft beer for tonight, it is called O'Flynn. It's a Black River Stout. It's by the Glasstown Brewery in Walsburg, Ontario. Trying this for the very first time tonight. Okay, yeah. It does leave a dry aftertaste in your mouth. It does leave, you can taste the coffee and chocolate in it. It's a good winter spring beer. It goes good with salads. And any type of salad, I'm going to pair it off with a salad. There might be a bathroom break. I got to forewarn you people right now. But anyways, if you want to like throw it a number between 1 and 10, see if what I'm going to give it. I don't know what I'm going to give it right now, but so, but it does grow on me. So, I mean, it's Black River Stout. It's called Oak Flynn Black River Stout by the Glasstown Brewery in Wallaceburg, Ontario, Canada. So I'll just place this back here for now. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 318, Sunday, June 1st, 2025. All right. And also, if you guys want to call, all right, bam. If you guys want to call up the hotline tonight, 1-800-867-5309, on your rotary phone or your cell, and say, hey, Jim, I love that beer. How's that beer going down? Love the blogcast, and yeah, we'll definitely like be watching more. So anyways, yeah, 1-800-867-5309. So there we go. All right. So, all right. I do have like the bullhorn here. Big Jim Blogcast Live. There we are. So, anyways, yes. And as I get to my most favorite time in the blogcast, Sorry, got a bathroom break there. All right. So, coming back. All right, I'm here. There we go. So, anyways, thank you for watching. Gwen, yeah, I see you've tuned back in again. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 318, Sunday, June 1st, 2025. As we get to my most favorite time in the blogcast, this week in Van Halen history. All right. So anyways, this covers from May 26th to June 1st. May 26th, 1978. Sammy Hagar plays the Civic Auditorium in Santa Cruz, New Mexico. May 27th, 1983, David Lee Roth attends a press conference promote the U.S. Festival, the US Festival, which at the time was Van Halen broke a record. They were paid $1.5 million for their performance at the US Festival. May 27th, 1990, Eddie Van Halen participates in a charity golf tournament. May 28th, 1988, Van Halen played the second of 3 nights at the Monsters of Rock tour in Alpine Valley Music Theater in East Troy, Wisconsin. May 28, 2008, Van Halen plays the Verizon Wireless Arena in Manchester, New Hampshire. May 29th, 1983, Van Halen plays the US Festival at Glen Helen Regional Park in Devore, California. They are paid a record-setting fee of $1.5 million. May 29th, 2004, David Lee Roth attends the Hamptons Magazine Party at Jason Binn's residence in Southampton, New York. May 30th, 1979, Van Halen plays the Fox Theater in Atlanta, Georgia. May 30th, 2010, Sammy Hagar plays the Raleigh Field in Sacramento, California. May 30th, 1981, Van Halen's Fair Warning debuts at number 26 on the Billboard U.S. album chart. May 31st, 1981, Van Halen played the Coliseum in Spokane, Washington. May 31st, 1986, Van Halen plays the Kemper Arena in Kansas City, Missouri. June 1st, 1995, Van Halen opens for Bon Jovi, the Sport Forum in Chemnitz, Germany. And June 1st, 2004, Van Halen told tour rehearsals at Sony Studios in Culver City, California. And that is it for this week in Van Halen history. All right. So, yeah. All right. So, ow, damn. So, all right, give me a minute here. All right. So, anyways, yeah, if you guys want to call up the hotline, 1-800-867-5309 on your rotary phone right here or your cell. Hey, Jim, how's that beer working out? We love the blogcast. It's toll free to call. 1-800-867-5309. Right on. So, all right. So, anyways, all right. Okay. So, all right. So, anyways, Big Jim Blogcast Live 7.0, episode 318, Sunday, June 1st, 2025. It is time for the rating of the beer. Boom, boom, boom. What am I going to give it? There we go. All right. So, anyways, yeah. So, my beer tonight, accompanied by, well, all right, that's done. And, yeah, we'll light up a fresh one there. Okay. So, so anyways, my craft beer for tonight, accompanied by a Quintero cigar, Cuban cigar. Accompanied by Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right. We have. It is O'Flynn. It is a Black River Stout by the Glasstown Brewery in Wallaceburg, Ontario, Canada. It is. Look at that thickness right there. So now, before I give it a rating of 1 out of 10, let's go through our rating system here, the Big Jim Blogcast Live. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Outstanding, awesome, excellent, very good, above average, average, below average, not very good, terrible, awful. So, all right. So, anyways, oh boy. Some of you are going to be, well, you might not be close on that, Gwen, but all right. So, anyways, I'm trying this beer for the very first time tonight. And when I do these reviews, I just don't go, well, it's a very exquisite, highbrow, high-tasting, very good beer. High society. No, I don't. I go with my gut, what's in here. So tonight, all right. So anyways, Black River Stout. It's O'Flynn Black River Stout by the Glasstown Brewery in Wallaceburg, Ontario, Canada. It's a good winter spring beer. Good with salads. It's got a dry aftertaste to it. You can taste the coffee and chocolate in it. It's good with salads. That's I gotta read. It's a good. You pair it with salads. It'll balance out the crispness of the salads, the freshness of salads balances out the dry aftertaste of this beer. So let's see. Bam. Well, let's see. Nope. No, not definitely that. Not that. Not that. We gotta give it. Tonight I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. So I'll just type that in there. 5 out of 10. So it 5 out of 10. And where is that? Gwen, you were close. 5 out of 10. Read that. It is average. Tastes like every other craft beer, drinkable, but that's it. So, but it's a good beer though. All right. Yeah. So, anyways, 5 out of 10 for O'Flynn Black River Stout by the Glasstown Brewery in Wallaceburg, Ontario. Maybe you shouldn't share this. Maybe, haha. But you know what? It definitely, like, I mean, that's not a black mark on Glasstown Brewing Company in Wallaceburg, Ontario, Canada. 5 out of 10. Yeah, so anyways, it dry aftertaste to it, so there we go, 5 out of 10. And I'll place this back here. All right, so yeah. All right. Since that doesn't work, all right. So yeah, 5 out of 10 on O'Flynn Black River Stout by the Glasstown Brewery in Wallaceburg, Ontario, Canada. All right. So, okay. So if you guys, like, if you enjoy the blogcast and everything, if you want a t-shirt like mine, which is the logo on the front and the back, or any other design, plain white t-shirt, tank top, any design, they are $35, shipping and handling included. They take 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. You just email me, give me an e-transfer or a money order, and I'll do my best to get that out to you. Like, so many people have enjoyed their t-shirts. You got the classic design too. There we go. There's an extreme close-up of it. So anyways, if you want t-shirts, inbox me on my blogcast page or my regular page. Say, you know, I want this design, and $35 shipping and handling included. And that was like, yeah. So there's extreme close-up of it right there. So anyways, all right. So yeah. As promised, boom. Okay, we're going to give a 10 gong salute to Mr. Rick Derringer. All right, and whoa. All right, so. All right, a 10 gong salute to these fine gentlemen who had passed on. All right, so. All right. So let's see. All right. A 10 gong salute to these fine gentlemen, George Wendt, Rick Derringer, and Captain Lou Albano. Here we go. There we are. That is a 10 gong salute to these gentlemen. And cheers to George Wendt, Rick Derringer, and Captain Lou Albano. Wherever you gentlemen are right now. All right. So, anyways. Okay. So. All right. So. All right. So just give the part a quick spray down. There we go. All right. We've got like our Cactus Jack here. All right. So, anyways, I am just going to, like, before I give you my quote, I am going to take the cube, Big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug there. I'm going to do a final four out of four tries. This is a legendary toy from the 80s. It's a Rubik's Cube. I don't need to explain to anybody 30 and up what this is, but all 9 sides, all colors. Its premise is pretty simple. There we go. Okay, white. There we go. All right, come on. Okay. Well, that's all I got. So, anyways, there we go. We'll put it back in there. The hotline, if you guys want to like call up Big Jim Blogcast Live, 1-800-867-5309 on your cell or on your rotary phone. Hey Jim, how's? Well, we'll probably get that beer, but the Blogcast was good. There we go. 1-800-867-5309. Feel free to call. All right, so, boom. All right, so, yeah. All right, so our motivational, inspirational quote tonight: never regret what made you smile. Just learn from the tears that followed. That's by Unknown. Never regret what made you smile. Just learn from the tears that followed. All right, so anyways, as we get almost, Big Jim Blogcast Live. I want to remind everybody that we're not spam. Like us, share, subscribe to us. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listening platforms. Reach the podcast with my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out to you watching it in the Sarnia, Port Elgin groups, especially Sarnia Rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Supporting Sarnia 2.0, pop culture, retro, vintage, classic, nostalgia, yesteryear groups, all the Van Halen, hard rock, heavy metal, classic rock, Kiss groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, Star Trek, pro wrestling, the blog and vlog groups, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's. Right on. Anyways, that's it for me, people. All right, people. Like I said, that's it for me. We've gave a 5 out of 10 to the O'Flynn Black River Stout by Glasstown Brewery in Wallsburg, Ontario. Our birthday shout-out, Sherry Ann Gold, Heather Mann, Amanda McLeod, Debbie Short, Gary Norman, Kevin Sterling, Joanne Clark. Our countdowns, our local events, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, Season 1 of Cheers, our George Wendt salute, our classic pro wrestling managers, Captain Albano, the Ceti Eel from Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, our Rick Derringer salute, our classic board game Payday, our classic legacy album, Kiss Dressed to Kill, this week in Van Halen history, our inspiration motivational quote: never regret what made you smile, just learn from the tears that followed. All right. You may or may not see me next Sunday, but all right. Yeah. Big Jim Blogcast Live 7.0. Episode 318, Sunday, June 1st, 2025. Again, the audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcast, all the audio listening platforms. Your podcast to my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. Thank you, everybody. Shouts out to you watching the Port Elgin Sarnia group, Sarnia Rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. 40 Sarnia 2.0, pop culture, retro classic, vintage nostalgia, yesteryear groups, Van Halen, Kiss, hard rock, heavy metal, classic rock groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Trek, pro wrestling, blog and vlog groups, craft TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's, right on. So, all right. Thank you for ending your weekend with me. You may or may not see me next Sunday, but all likelihood, probably. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. Everybody's going to be back to work tomorrow. So, anyways, cheers, everyone. And Yeah, try and make the week a good one. So. All right. The Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 318. Big Jims Blogcast Live, I'm Jim. And cheers, everyone. So, you may or may not see me next Sunday. Maybe not. But make the week a good one. Cheers, everybody.